capital in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go from Indianapolis. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Down. Buffalo 18.
Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. T.J. Sanders there to make the play.
Second and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down. The motion man is Nakua. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 19.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On 2nd down, Richardson. Open man is tight end Tyler Warren. Still going. Off to the races. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here we go on the return from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
70, get the look.
He'll look to throw. Now here comes the screen to Sampson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
8 and 9 brings up third and 1.
Buffalo 18. Pass, go.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Rams, nothing.
After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Cut 19. Cut 19 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Right back to the air following that pick six. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Practice 50. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Finds Nakua on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Rams first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Inside run with Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep it.
Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Colts will have great field position right around midfield.
Colts take over first and
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback, and I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he will score! Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown Colts. That is first touchdown this year. The extra point is good. And the Colts are able to extend their first quarter lead. After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Let's go now. 60 average. 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's picked up, good for 29 yards.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's got to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
That's another Rams first
Ready?
down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
In the red zone now, he'll drop. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
From the gun, Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Really nice job here by the defense staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
Warrior 70. Cup 19. Cup 65.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Rice.
a rookie mistake, and anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks?
And he's in! Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Colts. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Hayden Davis for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will add one more onto their big lead. After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. He'll drop to throw. Look at that out wide to Sampson, and he is out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage, so he's going to end up losing a couple of yards. Not a good first down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Look at 19. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He will find Thomas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw left side. Taken in by Thomas. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Los Angeles.
Go, 70 Lions.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Ferguson, the tight end. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Into space. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one the distance. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Talk about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
41. Rams, nothing.
After the touchdown, Davis back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
go 80. 70, go look.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
18, pioneer. Go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Richardson will give it to Taylor. Good running inside the 25. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Street. Let go.
Now it's Taylor.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Rolling to the left. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
15-yard loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Richardson going to look to throw. That's complete to Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Colts.
A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
23-yard line.
Go, check. Go. Set it. Ready.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
At the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Panther 60. Pat, go.
One final throw before the break. And he's got another one. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Indy. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. And that is no good again. It'll be his 2nd missed extra point of this afternoon. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5.
On the return, the Colts take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Ready? Hut.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's going to have another first down as he's able to dive beyond the marker. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Here we go. Set. Ready, run.
They go right back to Taylor. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
On the set. Check smash. Check. Get it. Ready.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Josiah Stewart in on the stop. From the 46. Here's second and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First down.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Hey, 19, Tiger.
He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Rams.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw yet again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
3-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air one more time. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's into the end zone. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Rams.
Touchdown, Rams.
Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4.
Malik Neighbors on the return. The Colts take over for a first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Go, Rig, go!
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. It is 2nd and 9.
Street!
They'll go again here with Taylor. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
18, Pioneer!
From the gun, Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. He'll get this out wide, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready?
4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And that'll give him the 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down. He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's got it, 1st down, a pickup of 4.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the 1st down.
On the ground, it's Taylor. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Ready?
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Gain on the play. That's another Colts 1st down.
Let's go now. Go.
Now, toss play for Taylor. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2.
On the set.
And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Ready.
Here's Taylor. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Come 19. Ready.
Richardson to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Colts. That's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
The kick is good.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Man, it's Thomas. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lion. 70 Lion.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Let's go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense